Good morning, everyone. It's Denidra, and I wanted to send out some information. This is basically, hopefully, a short two-part video. The first part of the video is just going to go over some information about Zoom. If you're not familiar with Zoom, and I also wanted to just share a little bit of a reminder about the event that we're hosting on the 23rd of April, beginning at 5:30. So what I'm going to start off by doing is sharing my screen. So give me a moment. Do, 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 do. Now, what I do want to say about Zoom while I'm um, taking care of this, while I'm switching my screens here, is basically that it is very user friendly. I don't foresee any of us having too many issues. Of course, there's a little bit of a learning experience as we use Zoom a little bit more. However, as far as being able to log on and participate, again, I don't see that being too much of an issue. Alrighty, I think I'm sharing my screen. I hope I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I got you. Where is it? There we go. Alrighty. So here, basically what I did was just I'm going straight to my email. There are a couple of ways that you can log into the Zoom meeting. The first thing that you can do is just simply go to your email. I'm going to send out a fuller email, our normal weekly bulletin that we send out from week to week. That link is going to be included in the email. Excuse me, in the email that we're going to be sending out today, and I'll send it out, of course, again on next Thursday, the actual date of the event. So the first thing I'm going to do is just click on the link, and it's going to go over to the Zoom website. So here, I'm actually in a different browser from the I'm using the Zoom app on my laptop. But what you would do is go straight here, and when you get to this page, you should get an option to basically join the meeting. So while the computer is thinking about it, actually, let me. I did change browsers because the other browser that I was using, it was moving a bit slow. So what I'm going to do now is just change over to a new browser. And basically what I did was type in my bar at the top as zoom.us, ZOOM.us. Once you get there, you can click on join a meeting. So you're going to type in, our meeting ID is the chamber's phone number. So you're going to type in 863-983-7979. It's our phone number. If you're, also needing some assistance with this process, right now is a good time to mention that you can reach out to us. Right now is a good time to mention that you can also reach out to us because we are working remotely from home, as you can see. And you can speak with myself, Hillary, or Brooklyn for any of your needs, any of the questions or concerns that you may have, whether it's concerning businesses or anything we can help with at all. Please let us know. We're available and very willing to help. So anyway, so it's going to ask for a meeting ID or a personal link name. I just went with our chamber phone number because it's pretty familiar for a good majority of us. And then you're going to click join. I don't know if it's going to interfere with, because I'm already in a current meeting, it may, but guys, it really is that simple. Click join. Here, it's supposed to ask for a password. So you're going to, this is open, of course, you'll open it. And it'll ask for the password, and the password is in the email as well. You can probably jot it down. before you enter the meeting. And that password is 497861. Nothing special about those numbers. Those are just the numbers that Zoom gave. You probably can modify that, but I just chose to stick with those. So again, Thursday, April 23rd at 5:30, we are going to have, and I have my little note here. um, let's see, it's my homework. We are going to have an interactive and informative platform where you guys can ask questions, you can discuss ideas, and most of all, I want us to have fun. A lot of us are quarantining. Some of us are essential workers, some of us are not. So those of us that just are staying home and making sure that we're flattening the curve as soon as possible, keeping our friends and our families safe. We want something to do, of course, and you know that we have our monthly socials. So this will be a replacement where we can virtually socialize with one another. And again, just get some ideas, give some ideas. Of course, it's going to be informative. We're going to have some guests on that are going to speak about a couple of things concerning our community, concerning basically how we can get the most out of all of the programs that the government has, just to make sure that our community doesn't drown in the midst of the pandemic. So a couple of things that I want to mention, a couple of things just to make mention of for the Zoom meeting is one thing you can do beforehand. You can go on right now. The meeting hasn't started, but you can just go through and do a practice run. So you can do an audio test. You can play the meeting out loud. You're probably listening to me out loud, or you can put your earbuds in. It works exactly the same. I actually see a lot of folks on the news. A lot of them have their earbuds in their ears whenever they're communicating virtually. Maybe it changes the sound quality or something like that, or it helps to minimize distractions. So that's those are a couple of options to the Zoom meeting. Another thing is you can check your lighting if you want to make sure that your lighting is good. I didn't really do a lighting check because I didn't think about it or like read it until I got on here. Another option that you have is to play with your background. So there are virtual backgrounds here. I don't have the ability to do a virtual background because my computer isn't up to date enough, but it's completely fine if you don't have a virtual background. Of course, that's fine. I don't know, whatever background you choose, but in that background or on your shirt, represent your organization, represent, the business, your business or whatnot. We want to see who's represented there, and we'd love to see your logos. This is a great opportunity to show that information off. So there are two options to react at the bottom of that screen. One is the clap, and the others is a thumbs up. So if you like something that's happening, if you agree with something that's being said, or something that needs to be applauded, of course, interact. This is going to be interactive and hopefully very fun. The next thing I think I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you can just see just me and not my crazy email screen. Anyway, the other thing that I want to mention is that it's a bring your own happy. So the purpose of this meeting is to bring a feel-good moment, something that has inspired you, something that was, something that just basically made you feel good. We have enough things going on right now that's making us feel not so good, that's making us not have the greatest thoughts or whatnot. But we want to create an atmosphere where folks are able to express themselves and possibly, encourage our fellow person or a fellow neighbor to just feel a little bit better about the situation. The last thing I want to mention is to bring your own happy. I know a lot of people have the happy hours. This morning I have my cup of coffee. That's my happy right now. But at that time, you never know what my happy may be. I don't know what your happy is. I'm not asking any questions, but we will have a buzzword happening during that time. And whenever you hear the buzzword, take a drink of your happy. And I think we're going to have a really good time. I look forward to seeing each and every last one of you guys. I think you guys do know, like, if you don't want to be seen, if you don't want the whole I don't know, visual aspect of the virtual meeting, you can just choose to call in. You could just choose the audio version if you just want to hear the happy time, if you just want to hear the information that's going to happen during the networking event, you definitely have the option. So again, if you have any questions or concerns, myself, Hillary, or Brooklyn will be more than happy to help you out. Again, our phone number is 863-983-7979. My extension is 101. And if you guys, again, need assistance with anything, please reach out. You guys stay home, stay safe, excuse me, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.